Jackie Chambers, one of the deputy head teachers here at Repton Manor Primary School, and I'm in charge of the curriculum across the school. We were really honoured to be asked to take part in the project. For us as a school, we're really excited that it's something that our children can get very involved in, actually sort of encouraging the children and teaching them about kindness, and that any act of kindness, no matter how small, really can make a difference to members of the community, members of the school family, and also that it doesn't have to be an act of kindness that's necessarily recognised, that acts of kindness can go unrecognised sometimes, but how that makes you feel as well as somebody that's sort of giving that act of kindness. As a school, we wanted to take that further, so in the week after half term we're going to have a 1,000-hour project week, where our children are going to plan themselves with their teachers the week of learning. So they're going to come up with an idea of an act of kindness that they want to take part in as a year group, and then they're going to plan their whole week's learning towards that act of kindness, and we're really excited to see what they come up with.
This week we have taken the 1,000 Hours Acts of Kindness project and we have leapt forward with it, I would say, and it has been woven through pretty much every day and every lesson. The exciting part for us in school was the next step for children leading on their learning. So what we were able to do was to look at how the acts of kindness are actually integral to what we do in school day in, day out as part of learning, and the children have designed all their own learning this week, and it's resulted in some amazing experiences, I think, for children but also for the wider community.
Well, we've been doing acts of kindness to make up for one big act of kindness, and that was we made cakes and produced entertainment for the elderly, and that was our big thing. And one of my favourite thing that we did all this week that led up to it was we did washing cars.
So this week we have been doing a lot of work working on building up happiness for the Pilgrims Hospice. So we looked at people in there, why they might be unhappy and what we can do to brighten up their day. And we really wanted to do that in a way that didn't involve spending any money. So we've made board games to play with them, and we made cakes to brighten up their day, because everyone loves a bit of cake, really.
We have been making our board games for the Pilgrims Hospice.
This week we have been creating an event for St John's Ambulance. They've got a special anniversary this year, so we thought we'd do acts of kindness to raise some money for St John's Ambulance and all the lovely things they do.
And we've been making sandwiches for the police.
We made hearts as well, we decorated them and we took them to other classes and teachers in the school, and just the look on people's faces when a 4-year-old gives you a heart that they've made and they've cut out is just, they're so cute.
We've learned that partnership is very strong, and we've also learned that you always should be kind no matter what they appear to be like.
Kindness is in everybody, and although sometimes it's more prevalent in some more than others, it's just a case of finding ways to sort of bring that out of everybody.
This week I have learned that everybody can be kind, children, adults, everybody, and it makes such a difference and it doesn't cost anything.
It's just made me realise that we're very fortunate with what we have and where we live, and happiness isn't something that you can buy, it's only something that can be generated or made. And so it's been really nice that all of the children have got involved and just helped to just give that little bit of happiness to other people, really.
I think it's just about that understanding that we can do things beyond that for ourselves, and that other people are just as important as us as individuals, and that yes, it has a benefit to you because it does make you feel better, but actually I think what's been really interesting talking to the children and the staff is how they've seen that it's improved other people's days and weeks by some of those small acts of kindness as well. And actually it doesn't have to be something grand or something that costs money or something that, you know, you spend hours and hours and hours on. It can just be a small token gesture that makes a real big difference to somebody's day.
I think it's something that often gets overlooked, and it's all about curriculum, but actually kindness is kind of like the crux to everything, isn't it? And how important it is to be kind all the time and just want to be kind to everybody.
My job as a teacher is to teach them life skills and prepare them for the life ahead. It's not just about, you know, maths and English and reading and writing and all that kind of stuff, but actually being kind is one of the most important things of living in a community. And actually, when we were going out and doing our acts of kindness in half term, a lot of the people that we spoke to actually said, you know, there's not enough of this. There's not enough of people just coming out and being kind. So I think it's really important that, you know, more of that is happening.
Charlie and Will, who've got some in Year 4 as well, have come back really enthusiastically. They've been setting tables, laying tables, just really full of just kindness, helping out neighbours, haven't you as well? You baked some cakes for the neighbours, so just a real positive atmosphere and really nice attitude when they're coming home from school.
The children, I think a lot of it, I think the children have enjoyed the idea that they've kind of come up with the ideas as to what we were going to do and the purpose behind it, and it's given the learning kind of always, but it always has a purpose, but a more kind of meaningful purpose for the children, where they can all work towards something at the end of the week. And as well, a lot of the children have come in the morning and they've said, oh, I've done this at home, or I've done this, which they always shared lovely stories, but kind of it was a bit more than normal. They were sharing kind of stories of things they'd done and parents. And just like 2 minutes ago, Charles has given me a cupcake that his sister had given to him, and he said he gave it to me because it was our 1,000 hours of kindness week. So just little things like that children are always lovely and do stuff like that, but it was just kind of more, kind of a bit extra, yeah.
Yes, I think it was spectacular.
As a parent, my daughters have really loved it, thoroughly enjoyed it. Really getting a buzz about being kind, but also the message that when you are kind, you get kindness in return. When we did our own acts of kindness in half term, we handed out some flowers in Nashville Town Centre, and some people gave us some things back. So, and they told us, you know, it made their day, and you know, it's just really lovely to see.
Yes, we have enjoyed. It's very exciting with a bit of a change up of learning. For example, like baking cakes and making board games. The board games are my favourite cakes.
The kids have absolutely loved it, and it's been amazing to see the kids can still do all of their normal learnings. They can still do their writing, they can still do their maths, but they can do it in a really creative and fun way. And we've seen such a buzz around the school about what it is to be kind. I've had children coming up to me just telling me I look nice, which is always brilliant. And I've had little notes appearing on my desk, or children just holding the door open where they wouldn't normally do that. It's just been really brilliant to see.
The sort of the buzz that there's been around the school, but amongst the staff, amongst the children and amongst the families, and actually some of the feedback that we've had from the local community as well, and actually how we've been able to strengthen some of those links that we already had, but to then see that that's had a positive sort of ripple effect out to just beyond the school, and it's gone far wider than that as well.
So we've seen all sorts of exciting events and activities planned by the children in a really purposeful way, in a really exciting way, and yeah, I'm incredibly proud of the children and the staff, and it's just been a really great experience.